Looking for a place to pick up some comics, board games, maybe some other little treasure troves? There's definitely a place in Brooksville for that, and it's been renovated a bit. Let's take a look inside and see what's going on. Hey there, Lego friends. Matt from Brooks Bricks here with a video today taking a look at a renovated MOC that I had previously built, actually maybe about a year ago at this point, summer of 2020. And since then I've acquired a great deal of new inventory, new parts, courtesy of multiple pick-a-brick hauls from my own store and through Facebook exchanges and things like that, and decided that I wanted to renovate and update some of the buildings I've had previously, and this is one of them. I'm happy to show off my comic book shop. I actually was looking back on the channel, I never actually did a video on this previously last year. So this will be a great first look inside, since a lot of folks may not have actually seen the interior of this while I actually demonstrate my renovations that have been done as well, so very happy for that. So first let me kind of pull out a bit here and show you what I've done with the plaza. So this actually came from the toy store build here. This is the Creator 3-in-1. I popped this into the center plaza space and I updated the walkway here to make it look a little bit better, kind of a little bit nicer, with this nice multiple color tiling transition here. Kind of nice border with the dark orange. You have a nice white transitional line here, and then a nice dark green line around the little rocket ship ride itself, which if you've never seen this before, actually moves. That's kind of exciting. So I redid that first, and then I wanted to focus on the actual comic book shop here. And if you haven't seen this before in my city updates or anything like that, here's a look at the actual building itself. So it's got the main shop on the first floor, and then a little kind of residential space on the second floor. So let me go ahead and take you inside real quick and show you what the comic book shop looks like. Okay, a look inside at the comic book shop. So first you can see in this large window here, we've got a lot of things, decorations and whatnot, stickers, things like that. Decorations on the doorway. A lot of things inside the shop here, and they're advertising a bunch of things. So you can see a patron coming out of the store right here, and it looks like he's got a bag that he's holding. Let's see inside what kind of things he may have picked up. So walking in the door here, got a big poster here hanging up, advertising something coming soon. I believe this came off of the Ninjago City sticker pack that I had picked up on a Bricklink order a while back. Nice place to use that one. In this corner right here, this is actually where the cash register is and the service space for the employee. Wearing a nice Player One outfit here. I think that he fits in really good here. The case behind him is for storing lots of expensive materials. Got a little nano figure hanging out up here. And we have a patron maybe buying a comic book. Let me go ahead and take you around here. So in front of the window display, we've got a bunch of smaller nanofig kind of things for purchase. Some smaller things like gaming systems and some other things like that. Some posters here. Then up here we've got some posters hanging up for purchase on this wall here. So those are the kind of knickknacks, but of course I said this is a comic book shop, so where's the comics? Let's get into that. So I rotate this back around here. There's the comics. So when I built this originally last year, I had gotten my hands on over a few brick and mortars. A bunch of random stickered tiles of various things that I thought just felt like they could be comics. So those were the things that are originally in here, and you can see a few of those hanging on these two displays. But then, of course, over the last few months, the video stuff has come out, which came with a ton of tiles that were perfect for not only music stuff, but also for things like this. So I just took a bunch of these tiles that I didn't feel related directly to music per se, or if I had duplicates, and I popped them on the display hangers here on these snot bricks to create a nice display. So I got a couple different rows here on both sides. Lots of different comics, lots of variation going on here. Pretty cool. And you can see that this little kid picked up a comic, purchasing that right now. But there's a closer look at all the different kinds of comics here. There's what's in the center rack that you kind of flip through when you're looking for comics. Here is a look at the other stuff on the other wall here. Yeah, pretty fun. So that is the comic book shop itself. Let me go ahead and pull back out here and I will show you quickly the second floor, the residential space. Okay, back with a quick look at the second floor. So here up the stairway is the entrance to the second floor residential space here. Oops, pop that back down there. So go in the doorway here and it leads into a little hallway. And then basically into a nice studio apartment. So we got a little kitchenette space here, some pantry space above on the shelf space here. Got a little sink and cooking space. Got a stove top. And we got an oven. And of course, what wouldn't be complete without a nice big recliner kind of thing here. And remote control sitting here to go along with his TV. So yeah, I know this doesn't have a bed or anything like that. Again, it's kind of a studio space, but it reclines back so he can sleep literally in his chair. He's comfortable, I'm sure, right? So that's just a quick look at the studio apartment that's above the comic book shop. I didn't really do much at all to change this in terms of renovating it from my original design. It's got a nice blue and tan kind of look going on here, striped look. A little bit of white to accent that in the middle there, but yeah, I'm very happy with how this looks still. My biggest change in terms of this portion actually is the roof. I'll go ahead and pop that back on real quick here, and I'll push it back down afterwards. But basically the idea here was I had a very plain, flat rooftop, and I looked around my extras in terms of supplies, and I found a few different things that could really spruce up this roof. So I went ahead and did that, and you can kind of see I've got a nice, ornate, kind of decorative roof structure here, which I'm very, very happy with because it kind of fits in better with both the toy shop and the corner deli. It doesn't look quite so plain anymore compared to the other two. So I think it makes for a nice kind of corner space in this plaza and where it sits in the city. It just kind of fits in a lot better than it did before. So that in a nutshell is the comic book shop. So again, that was the comic book shop, which I had actually built about a year ago as of the recording of this video, but I looked through the channel and I didn't find anything on it, so I felt it was appropriate to actually go ahead and do a more thorough mock review of this, since I had updated it a little bit more, and I was actually wanting to kind of show it off because I thought it'd be a neat little thing to kind of demonstrate. I know I talked about it in city updates, and I don't think I ever showed it off. I never did, so why not do a video on it? So that's what I did. Anyway, as always, thank you so much to my subscribers in particular for watching. Always appreciate your support. If you haven't, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a thought below, share the video, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel. As always, thank you so much for watching Brooks Bricks, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.